Charlie, okay, watch this video. Okay, watch it.
Remember that our President John Dramani Mahama, ECOWAS has passed a unanimous resolution. It was first the Council of Foreign Ministers all signing to a resolution that when it gets to West Africa's turn to chair the African Union, Ghana should go on a post. When I made the proposal, colleague foreign minister said, why not? We'll support you. And then heads of state of ECOWAS endorsed it. And so the authority of heads of state have all now signed. And President Mahama can be described as the AU chair in waiting.
He's the AU chair, yes. The African Union chairman in waiting.
In waiting. He will take over in February 2027, next year. He's now the first vice chair. So you can see that even amongst President Mahama's peers, you know, that respect. And don't forget that the last time Ghana chaired the African Union was about 20 years ago, President J. Kufuor. And this will be the only second time in our history since the OAU was formed in 1963 that you're going to have a Ghanaian president leading. So these are really exciting times for Ghana, and we all have to be proud about what we are achieving, how we are setting ourselves. And I must say that what gladdens my heart the most is how now the foreign ministry is going all out to defend Ghanaians, to protect the right, the dignity of Ghanaians anywhere they are. We have sent a very clear message to the international community that Ghanaians are untouchable, that Ghanaians' rights must be respected, and that the foreign ministry of Ghana, the Mahama administration, will not look the other way, will not be silent when Ghanaians are being abused, when Ghanaian rights are being violated, when Ghanaians are being harassed. And that is why I've traveled as far as Ukraine, for example, to negotiate the release of 2 prisoners of war being held by the Ukrainian authorities. These are young Ghanaians who were lured to fight on the front lines in Russia. I've gone as far as Latvia, you know, to demand justice for the young Nana J, the student who was killed in very, very, horrendous circumstances. And we will continue. I mean, you remember what happened when Ghanaians were being maltreated in Israel. You know, they are granted visas, they arrive, and they are just deported, treated, you know, shabbishly, and in a very dehumanizing manner. We said we will not take it. So consistently, we are demonstrating that we will not compromise when it comes to protecting the rights of Ghanaians, ensuring that their dignity, their humanity is preserved. And that is what the foreign ministry exists to do. Every Ghanaian, everywhere, must have that confidence that when I am in harm's way, when I am in trouble, I will not be left alone. That my foreign ministry, my government, will stand up for me, will fight for me, will protect my interests, and will seek to preserve my rights. And that is a very, very clear message we are sending. That is a mandate we hold so dear, you know, with very profound respect. And we are going to continue to ensure that Ghanaians everywhere are treated with the respect they deserve, just as we treat and we are famed, as you know, in Ghana, for being hospitable, for being warm, and for treating foreigners, our guests who are here, with respect. We expect the same. We expect reciprocity.